Hey guys, so I have not filmed a video in a very long time. Things happened and life just happened and I don't know, I haven't honestly been reading at all, and I feel really bad in the sense that it's something that I've always loved, and I don't know, lately it's kind of been, not lately, it's been almost a year. I've sort of stopped reading and had other interests, even though I really do love reading. But I feel like booktubing and reading come very close together in the sense that if I drop one of them, the other one will also get dropped. So that's why I'm hoping to finally get back into filming videos and doing YouTube videos. I'm kind of thinking of expanding a bit and not just filming about books. However, it is a booktube channel, so it's going to be about books mostly, but I'm kind of excited about filming other things that are not bookish related. And yeah, if you follow my Instagram, you would know some of my other interests, and yeah, I'm hoping to delve more. However, still going to be a booktube channel, and I have a couple books here. This is going to be a book haul, as the title says. I have still received unsolicited copies from publishers, as well as I got books from friends, but honestly I don't even know which ones are the ones that I got in the past couple of months. However, the publisher books, I do have them stacked right here, and I'm also going to be talking about the book I'm currently reading. And yeah, hopefully this makes me get back into the reading and like the booktube and like the book community kind of thing. I still am in contact with my book blogger friends, but yeah, I really want to get back into the whole reading thing that I've always loved. I don't know what's going on with me, but yes, I do know, but let's not talk about that on camera. So yes, so let's get started. The first book I got is from Little Brown, and it is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I actually requested this book because of, you know, me thinking that I'm going to finally get back into reading, and I got this book in February. This came out in March. Haven't read it yet, but that is actually the next book I will be reading after the one I'm currently reading. Laini Taylor is the author of the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series, and I did enjoy the first one up to a certain point, and then it kind of went downhill for me. So I do enjoy her writing, I just didn't like the direction she took with the book. So that's why I wanted to give this one a try, and it says, on the second Sabbath of 12th moon in the city of Weep, a girl fell from the sky. So this reminds me that this reminds me of the Sweep series about witches and such, and I love books like that, so that's why I wanted to pick this one up. If you guys have read it, let me know what you think about it. But yeah, the cover is gorgeous. The book's already out, but I still want to read it and review it on my blog and hopefully YouTube channel. I want to do more reviews on my YouTube channel. I don't do those enough, but hopefully I will start doing them. The next books aren't going to be in order of publisher, just because, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to rearrange them, and I don't really want to right now. This one is Beware That Girl by Teresa Toten. This book is from Doubleday Canada, so it's from Random House Canada. That was sent to me. It says, watch me now, pay close attention, survival of the fittest baby. I love psychological thrillers, as you know. Two of my favorite psychological thrillers, well, one of them isn't even on here. Yeah, one of them is this one, which I love, and that's Into the Darkest Corner by Elizabeth Hines. I also really enjoyed The Girl on the Train. I think I already gave that to someone to read. And I also fairly enjoyed Gone Girl. So I really wanted to give this one a try, and it is on the like bestseller list in Indigo chapters. So yeah, I don't know much about it other than it's going to be a psychological thriller, which I'm already sold. Next is a book I got from HBG, and I actually really like the sound of this one because it's summery, and this was sent to me like in February when it was not summery at all. And this book is Someone Else's Summer by Rachel Bateman. I want to read this book because I miss the summer, and this sounds like it's going to be a good read. And it says here, number 15, be brave with my life. So I think her sister dies in a tragic accident, and the main protagonist is completely lost, but she finds her sister's bucket list and she decides to fulfill that for her sister. So yes, I'm excited to read this one, and this one comes out on May. So I'm not behind on this one. Okay, the next couple ones are unsolicited ones. Those, well, the one before that was the one I actually requested, the summer book. But this one's unsolicited, and it is from Scholastic. Never mind, this is Scholastic. This is No Good Deed by Goldie Moldavsky, and I know nothing about this book, other than it says sabotage never tasted this good. Eat dirt. So definitely let me know if any of you have read it and enjoyed it or did not enjoy it. I'd like to know what this book's about. And I haven't been keeping up with the booktube community, so I have no idea if this is even a book that has been talked about. And this one comes out on May 30th. The next book is You Always Remember Your First Kiss by... What was it by? By... I don't think it should be a good idea to put the name of the author. I would think. Emily Barr. It's by Emily Barr. And I actually was sent a letter about Flora. Not sure what this book's about. 10, the age I was when my brain changed. 8, how many years my passport is valid for. 6, people out there looking for me on the ice. 4, the age when I met my best friend, but a note says I shouldn't contact her. I'm guessing it's the note that this one. 2 stones, one is mine and one is Drake's. I find him wherever he is, and 1 memory, all I have, the book you'll never forget. I'm pretty sure that's not the final cover, but this one also comes out in May, and it's from Penguin Teen. Next book is Bella Thorne's Autumn's Wish. Bella Thorne? Is she like that actress? I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm even making sense. Anyways, I think so, because it says with Elise Allen. Why would they put the name of the other author so tiny? Unless it's a famous person who gets the name. Anyways, this is an autumn falls novel, so it's part of a series. This is the 3rd book. It comes out on July 5th. The first one is Autumn's Fall, I'm guessing. The second one's Autumn's Kiss, and the third one is Autumn's Wish. I guess it's like one of those like cute, quick contemporary books that are part of a series. The next book is The Last Harvest by Kim Liggett. This is, yeah, not sure if this is my type of book. It's a horror book. I don't like horror. I'm okay with psychological thrillers, just not horror. And it says I plead the blood. I'm gonna pass on this one. The next book is by Natalie D Richards, and I've read several of her books. One of them is 6 Months Later, There's Gone Too Far, and she has the first book that I read by her, and that was 6 months later. So this is One Was Lost, and again, Natalie D Richards' books are usually suspense, like on the YA side, so it's a bit less intense. And they're usually mysteries. And it says here, someone was here, we were sleeping, and they were in our tent. Ooh. I might give this one a try. And it's set during a mandatory senior class field trip. A flash flood cuts off the main protagonist and 3 of her classmates from their group without being able to call for help, but they're not as alone as they thought. I'm gonna give this a go. I do like Natalie D Richards. I just have to set my expectations for a YA mystery style book. This one came out in October of 2016. The next book is called Frog Kisser by Garth Nix. Okay, very famous author. I'm guessing they write more middle grade than YA. I got a lip balm. Cool. Let's put that here. And yeah, well, it says ages 14 and up. Talking dogs, mischievous wizards, an evil stepfather, loads and loads of toads. Such is the life of a frog kisser. That's cute. I think one of my students might like this book because it's a bit more on the middle grade-ish, lower YA side. So I might definitely assign that for one of them to read and see if they really enjoy it and maybe get them to review it for me. This one actually came out on February 28th of 2017. Next book is Eden Summer by Liz Flanagan. This book is actually going to come out on June 27th of 2017. I got these books like months ago. That is a very early advanced reader copy. This one talks about extraordinary power of friendship, both truthful and intense. Thriller of the heart, written from the heart that hits home straight to the heart. Don't know much about it other than it says here, Jess knows everything about her best friend except why she's missing. So a bit of a mystery because, you know, her best friend is missing. Okay, another book from Scholastic. I got several from them in like an unsolicited package. This one is called The Lines Are Crossed by Randa Abdel Fattah. Ooh. I'm guessing she's either Arab or Muslim. Cool. This one comes out on May 9th of 2017. And it is about... Let's try to figure out what it's about. Boy meets girl. Girl changes everything. Michael likes to hang out with his friends and play with the latest graphic design software. His parents drag him to rallies held by their anti-immigrant group, which wails against the tide of refugees flooding the country, and it all makes sense to Michael. Until Nina, a beautiful girl from the other side of the protest line, shows up at his school and turns out to be funny, smart, and a Muslim refugee from Afghanistan. Suddenly his parents' politics seem much more complicated. Okay, so basically talks about current events and things that are happening right now in this world, and about refugees and immigrants and how people are against them and how people are, yeah. So this actually might be a very good read. A bit of an eye-opener, especially for people who are a bit close-minded. The next book is the last one I got from Scholastic, and it's Dark Breaks the Dawn by Sarah B. Larsen. I've heard of this author before. Oh, she's the author of Defy, the Defy series or trilogy. This one comes out on May 30th of 2017, and what it talks about is after 1,000 years of peace, the battle between light and dark has resumed. On her 13th birthday, Princess Evelyn of Eldoron, the Light Kingdom, can finally access the full range of her magical powers. This is a fantasy novel. And it's the first book in her duology. Cool. Yeah, it's romance-packed, fantasy. Let me know if you guys have read this. Wait. If anyone has an advanced copy and has read this, let me know. The next book is one by an author I actually really enjoy and like to read when I have nothing else to do. Just because she's such a fun author. And this is Janet Ivanovich's and Phoebe Sutton's Night and Moon novel, and this is the first one. It's called Curious Minds. I've read her Stephanie Plum series, like here and there, a couple of books. I've also read her the Fox and O'Hare novel, like The Heist, The Chase, The Job. I think I've read 3 out of the 5 or 6 that are currently out, and this is another one that she is teaming up with Phoebe Sutton. Very similar to her previous books, except here one of them is, I'm guessing, a hacker, and yeah, every book is going to be something different. And yeah, it's a very fun, very lighthearted, quick read. So this one came out September of 2016. So the last book before I show you guys the book I'm currently reading is by Emily Giffen, and this is First Comes Love. This one came out in June 28th of 2016. And I actually got this unsolicited. I got most of these unsolicited. This is from Random House, just like the Janet Ivanovich book. And I don't know much about this book, to be very honest. I had Emily Giffen's The One and Only, but I ended up passing this along to someone who might actually be interested in reading it. And this one, I might give this a try if it's a good chicklet novel. So these are all the books that I actually got from publishers that I haven't already passed along because I'm not too interested in them. Let me know which book I should read first after the first book that I showed by the author of Daughter Smoke and Bone. Lainey Taylor, thank you. That's my sister right there. So let me know what you guys think of these books and which ones would you recommend for me. And now I'm just going to show you the book I'm currently reading. So my sister and I are both reading this book. She's a bit ahead of me. But we wanted to read it so that we wanted to make a comeback to this channel with a review of this book. It's not like a new release or anything, it's over a year old, but I don't know, we thought that would be a good way to come back and make a comeback. Yeah.
You haven't even said the title.
I was waiting for you.
Oh.
Okay, so the book is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. We're huge fans of the Shadow and Bone trilogy, especially the first book. I love it, and when I found out that it was gonna set in the same world, I ended up ordering this as soon as it came out, but I shelved it for like a year, and the second one already came out.
Yeah, when I was working at Indigo, one of my coworkers was talking about Six of Crows, and she's talking about how good it was, and that after she finished Shadow and Bone, oh, I just ran up the stairs, I'm sorry. She was talking about how really interesting it was, and how even though it was in the same world but different characters, and it was just really good. So I started it. I'm reading it on my Nook. I'm on chapter 40, and I'm on chapter
30.
So far, what I really like about it is that it's told.
Oh, 31. Not a real review though. Don't.
We're both on Nina's.
Yeah. So one thing I have to say is that,
and I guess our review will be up later.
I don't want to talk about anything specific, but this book took me a while to get into. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's why it's been taking me a while to read. But I am enjoying it.
I was the opposite.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I was like, oh, this book is good.
No, for me it took me a while. But anyways, we will definitely be doing a joint review of this book once we're finished. And let us know if you want any joint reviews of other books that you want us to do, whether they're old or new. I don't really care.
Because we're thinking about what book to read after this.
Do we have any idea?
No. Maybe we should think about it after we finish this video.
Maybe. Because I don't know. I don't know. There's like literally like 40% of these books I haven't read, but
Yeah, and I kind of want to read something good because I don't have the time to
recommend.
Read. Oh, sorry.
It's the lip balm. Put some suggestions of books that are like highly interesting that you want us to read and review, and tell you our thoughts about. Okay? So that's all. Thank you so much for sticking with this video. Also, thank you to the subscribers that stuck with us even through our long hiatus. Very long, I know. We're really sorry, and we'll try to make more videos and be more active. And also, like I said earlier, we're going to try introducing new content to the channel that's not book related. And yeah, let us know what you guys want from us if there's anything.
Yep, and hope to see you guys in our next video.